Here's the thing. Everyone fits into a box. If you had, no matter what, we always like to think we're so special, but in my opinion, we're not. That's why when people are going through heartbreak, I'm like, everyone has gone through heartbreak. Like, I haven't had my heart broken yet, but I'm sure I will.
What?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You have to have a heart to get your heart broken.
I have a heart.
Do you have a heart, Teron?
I have a heart.
You're missing out on one of the best horrible things.
Teron, when's the last time you called your mom?
Uh-oh.
Okay, here's the thing though. My mom called me today.
When's the last time?
Because I have not called her in like a month.
When's the last time you held someone's hand in public?
Oh boy.
Yo, what? Can't people not walk?
When's the last time you apologized to someone?
These are good questions.
Why am I apologizing?
Why aren't you answering any of the questions?
Because there's no answer to these. Last time I held someone's hand in public, I was probably 6. The last time I apologized to someone, you know what I'm saying? For what? What have I ever done?
Intimacy?
I am not Erica Rhodes. I'm not scared of intimacy.
Teron,
what I am saying is,
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you or are you not a fuckboy?
I am not. Listen, I am not a fuckboy. Because in order to be a fuckboy,
George, is he?
You have to
Is he a fuckboy?
Look, don't think you're going to come into our house and break this bond.
Thank you,
George.
I just want the truth.
For you to even ask me that question is very offensive.
Thank you. Thank you. Here's the thing. Let's get into a definition then. What defines a fuckboy?
I think a fuckboy is someone that knows they can't emotionally connect with a girl, but continues to fuck her and lead her on anyway.
Okay, so then no, because I don't emotionally connect and I don't fuck girls. So
what do you do?
Okay.
I just don't. Like, if there's a situation where it's a girl and myself in that situation, I'm very upfront. A fuckboy lies to get that. And I don't lie.
Yeah,
and
but
that's the concept.
I've met
do you
guys
lead people
who
on?
think they're
I do
not lying,
lead
but they're kind of
girls on.
lying.
Do you feel like I lead girls on?
I don't know. I'm just
I
trying to
don't feel
figure
like I
out
lead
because
girls
his
on.
line of questioning
Well,
made
No.
me think.
His line of questioning wasn't involved with me and a girl. He's just saying in general, I'm not
intimacy.
Like, I'm emotionally distant
They were
in
all
general.
having to do with intimacy.
Yeah, but I'm emotionally distant in general. I'm an emotionally distant person.
That's
since I was a
exactly what
kid.
I mean. That's
Yeah,
exactly what
but
I'm
that's
talking
not
about.
what a fuckboy is. A fuckboy is a person who's emotionally distant, knows it, lies to the girl, feigns intimacy,
there's
and then
an element of
gets
manipulation
sex.
there.
I'm manipulative, but not with girls.
That's why I asked the question.
I'm not like to me, like the girl thing. That's the problem. If you were like, yo, this is how it is in general, then we'd have a different conversation. But it would.
Are you a societal fuckboy?
Am I a societal?
What is that?
A non-gender specific fuckboy.
When it comes to networking, I'm a networking fuckboy, I guess. I don't know.
But Teron, you said he said he doesn't. I don't want people thinking Teron's a virgin. He said he doesn't have.
I'm not a virgin. I just don't.
Yeah, he was on my podcast.
I'm confused.
So when he said he didn't F girls, can you expound that?
Are you saying you don't date at all? Like you don't ever date?
I don't date often. So like, I just don't date often. I'm just not a date.
The one time he was quote dating.
Allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly dating.
Allegedly.
I was the third wheel that night because I wanted to get.
You're always there.
Well, I didn't want to get free food again because you could also get him to pay on his dates.
Oh, dope.
So wanted to.
Can I go on that too?
Listen, I pay in general.
I'll come next time. I'll be your wing woman.
He wears the pants in this. Unless when I'm mad, then I wear the pants and I turn into Daddy George.
So what happened? What's the story?
That's where
So this girl he was allegedly dating.
Allegedly.
What does
goes
that mean?
in front of me, goes across the car and kisses Teron in front of me. And it looked like the guy got raped. He was so shocked and so uncomfortable. And I said, she was like, what's going on? I was like, you don't understand. Teron has never demonstrated PDA in his entire life.
Oh.
I don't like public displays of affection in general. Like for real. Like it would take a lot. Like we'd have to be in a high level of relationship. Also at the situation he's talking about, that was like the first time she's done that. And I feel like when you kiss someone, you can never unkiss. So now you have just broken that barrier. Before that, we still had something that could have been, it could have assembled a friendship. We could have had a bond. Like, I don't know where it stands. I need to know.
If you were in a good relationship, I don't think that would ruin the whole thing.
And if you were on a date, in a relationship, isn't that kind of implied that you're interested in breaking that friendship bond?
Here's the thing. Here, let me explain something, because girls go through it's interesting, because when we talk about gender equality, we never think of the other side, right? So girls do this all the time, where they're in a situation where a person that they enjoy hanging out with or spending time with, or they enjoy that person's attention, but they're not sure if they want it to become something, because once you break that friend zone, you can never repair it. It's like a mirror, right? It's like trust. If you break a mirror and you glue it back together, you can still see the cracks. So once you kiss, you can never unkiss. Right?
You mean kiss in public or
kiss in general? Like, we had never.
Oh, you hadn't ever. That was the first time?
So she just like.
Oh, that's
and
weird.
And I was like, yo,
okay,
I'm not really. But I mean, I understand why she felt that way, and we spoke about it afterwards. Yeah. But at the time, I was just like, what? Whoa, this is. I need confirmation. We need a conversation. I'm not just out there hitting, because, see, I have an idea. Is like, when you sleep with someone, first of all, George believes in soul ties, right?
Yes. What does that mean?
Yeah.
So basically what happens is, when two people engage in physical intensity, not only do the bodies interconnect, usually it has to do with like a male-female plug sort of outlet thing, but the souls also interconnect, and you carry that person's soul.
Whoa.
Well, I read an article recently that women actually have the DNA of the man in them forever.
Ew. Well, forever. Are you serious?
That's a theory. It's a theory, but yes.
It was an article recently that came out that pretty much proved it.
No. It didn't prove it. They're saying
that this was a scientific article.
Did you read the entire article?
I think so.
I don't think so. Because it gave
Did you read the same article?
reasons why the DNA may exist in 60% of the women.
Oh, really? I thought they had some tests that they did.
And the fourth one is sex, and they were saying that's the most probable.
Yo, Teron, you're freaking her out, man. You gotta stop.
What am I freaking you out? Listen, why?
You guys are freaking
me out. You look like you have soul ties that you don't want to be dragging you down to hell with you.
What? Okay, I have a funny story about this. Yes. So last summer, I was feeling really like dragged down by all of the DNA that I've acquired over the years. And so you know what I did? I actually did a cleansing. I did a meditation where it was for 21 days where you don't have sex and you just kind of like listen to these meditation series, and it was all about like cleansing your aura and getting rid of past lovers. And I felt like I really needed to do that because I had just been just involved in some really toxic stuff. And I was like, I don't want to carry this around with me anymore.
Who hurt you?
You always ask me that question.
You know what? At least I know it wasn't me.
Erica knows.
I'm sure.
I know a few.
A few?
Erica knows.
See, this is what I'm saying. So this is the difference. So I'm very careful with who I'm who I'm intimate with on any level. So for example, George set me up with this girl who was really good looking and liked me, who was like off Instagram, who was gorgeous. She was good looking, but just because you're attractive doesn't mean I'm attracted to you. So we're out there talking. I was going to Puerto Rico for a taping that weekend. She's like, oh, I wish you could have taken me. And I was like, and I was like, no. And she laughed. She's like, well, I don't have my passport anyway. And I was going to let it go, but then I was like, I'm so sorry. Why would you need your passport? I'm going to Puerto Rico. And she was like, because it's overseas. I'm like, yeah, bitch, it's over AC, but it's not overseas. It's part of the United States. We had a whole conversation about this. And she had to look it up and everything. And couldn't understand. She was like, but they're Puerto Rican. I'm like, yeah, we call them Hawaiians, but they're still American. So the whole conversation, and in my head, what ended up happening is I couldn't be with her like that, because I'm asleep with this girl and I'm gonna get her pregnant. You always have a 1% chance that no matter how strong your pullout game is, how tight the condom, like, she gets pregnant. Now I'm gonna have a son with her, my son. She's gonna raise my kid. My kid's gonna grow up and go on Jeopardy and lose because this kid doesn't know that Puerto Rico is part of the United States. I'm not living that. You know what I'm saying?
That's dramatic. That's a little bit dramatic.
Yeah. But see, I bet you if you were more careful with the people you procreated with, you wouldn't have to soul cleanse your fucking pussy.
Who am I procreating
You have to soul cleanse your pussy, Erin.
I just practice. I don't procreate.
Erin.
Just because I'm Mexican? Like, really?
You procreate to be, anytime you're intimate, you're procreating in some way.
Potentially.
The weird part,
I'm trying to.
To me, the weird part of that is that you just assume you're getting her pregnant.
No, because listen,
like she's gonna get pregnant.
What do you mean? I'm a minority. You know what the freaking chances are, statistically speaking? That's like saying every time I go out, I also think I'm gonna end up in jail. Like I really think that every time I see red lights.
Is that because of your ethnicity or how you behave, man?
It's not. I'm particular. It's not that I'm afraid of something. I'm particular about something. Okay. Like I'm not gonna date a short girl. Like what? I'm gonna. My kid's not supposed to play varsity basketball because you're short, bitch. No, I'm very particular. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your type?
You can't plan love, though. You know?
I want to know what Teron's type is.
I know his type. I'll tell you his type.
Okay, tell us the type.
My type is every girl that George decides to go out on a date with and then never talk again.
So why is it his type and not yours, too?
Because I attract his type, he attracts my type.
Okay, so then what is Teron's type and what's your type?
Teron's type, 5'7" and above.
Okay.
Whoa.
5'7".
5'7".
I like taller girls.
Me. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Are you tall? How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
You're not
wow.
Yo.
I didn't know that.
And are you expensive?
No.
He likes expensive.
Yeah, I'm chill as fuck.
He likes
this would
expensive.
never work.
And
I can make you
thirdly,
expensive, though.
Teron, he likes to be the alpha. But he likes someone to bite at his alpha.
That's me.
No. I don't like. Look.
Wow, you guys should date.
Yo, but not after her soul cleanse pussy story. I'm not really feeling that.
I cleansed it.
Trust me, you'll never be able to clean the Teron out.
Here's my thing.
I'm good now.
You would never be able to get the Teron out. Hilarious, because that's a funny story.
So what's the longest relationship you've ever had?
College. I basically dated someone through college.
For like 4 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's longer than my longest.
Mine too.
And it ran its course and it was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Did you think you were going to marry her?
This is how I think of it. It's like every girl that I've ever talked to or been intimate with, I could be with this person. They're amazing. I have no crazy exes. I have no problematic exes. They're amazing, amazing girls. It runs its course. Like I feel like when you're in a relationship, it should be something that's productive. It's a learning experience. You're together. You're learning something from one another. You're expressing yourself, trust, all that stuff. But sometimes they run their course, and I'm like looking at it like, if I marry this person, my life will end up here. Do I want my life to end up here? It's an amazingly wonderful life, but I think that I can push the envelope and get a little more out of it.
Yeah.
So I can do this. So yeah, I could have married her. I could have married every single girl that I've ever talked to. I would have been in a situation where they could have, every single one potentially could have realistically been a one. And so people are like, well, what differentiates them? It's like a diamond amongst other diamonds is still a diamond. Like it doesn't matter. It's like,
does that make sense?
Like the most cynical thing I've ever heard. Diamonds are just diamonds.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying it's still a diamond. So it's still special and has value, even though it's amongst other diamonds. You're just
like, there are other diamonds out there.
And and I'm also saying that the people that I've dealt with have been diamonds. They are amazing.
That's nice.
So George, on the other hand, is an equal opportunity lover. And his
what does that mean?
First of all, his type is a little more, it's down to earth. She's very good looking.
Erin's like, I'm everything.
She's emotional.
That's me.
Sensitive.
Sensitive as fuck.
And also, she typically.
Erin's like both of your ideal women.
She typically, listen.
Erin, you're just trying to pull our brotherhood apart.
She typically likes like a very, she's trying to be like the love triangle here.
She's trying to. This is what I do. I stir up shit. Come on.
We have to find out Erin's type.
That's the thing. I will explain something to you though. George and I will never let a girl get in between us.
Never.
Which is what the problem is when he like talks to a girl or a girl talks to me. He won't talk to a girl after she talks to me, and I won't talk to a girl if they've ever interacted in that manner. So he'll go out on one date with a girl and then call me at night and be like, "Hey, meet me at the taco truck," because he's trying to set me up secretly with this girl that he just went on a date with. And I'm like, because he'll talk about me the entire date to this girl and sell her on me. And then when I get there and they're like, yeah, we went out tonight. It was our first. I'm like, nigga. Like that has happened several times.
That's funny.
And then there are girls that like me and I know that they would be great for George. But once they like me, he's like, it's off limits to him. Wow. So I can't meet the girls that he talks to, he has to meet them first.
Okay. So because I met you first, me and George are not meant to be. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
how did you meet?
You didn't. It's how we met. We met as people, and I know a lot of people. Like in DC, we met. So we met as comedians. We didn't meet on a sexual attraction or emotional attraction tip. So that still allows you. You're still
not necessarily, because she offered herself to you 10 minutes ago.
No, I didn't.
When you were saying you were his ideal type.
She offered herself to both of you.
Technically, I didn't. I just noticed that I am the perfect woman.
Erin, would you ever? You are amazing. You are amazing. And I was actually on a show with Erin. I was on her show on a podcast.
Oh, so we gossiped about that, and I said, because she said, I have a podcast. What's your podcast? Actually, Teron was a guest on there. That's how we met. I asked how you guys met.
Yo, we will never discuss it. No.
So then I go, wait. Teron told me about this V-Card show, and he turned to me and he asked me, George, should I tell the real story? I'm like, you can. So then Erin goes, I was like, wait, did he tell the real story? I don't know. Sorry. She goes, well, he told two stories, one real one fake one. I said, what was the real one? She goes, it had to do with a convention. I'm like, oh my God.
I broke. She was able to get that out of me.
Wow.
She broke. So here's the thing. I just want to thank all of our over almost 1 million streamer following listeners, which, you know, Erin has a show. You should listen to it. My show will be deleted after today. Here's the thing.
It's called V-Carded, and also Erica Rhodes has been a guest on the show too. You guys can go to vcard.com and listen to both of their episodes. And George, you got to be on it too now.
I can't share my story because it's illegal.
His story involves.
Really? No, I really want to know.
It's illegal because he wasn't of age and the person was too of age.
Whoa.
The person was a friend's mom.
What?
Our friend's mom.
What?
The infamous Miss Johnson story. So here's the thing.
That's crazy.
Here's the thing. Here's the concept.
I want to hear that.
Big shout out to Chris Johnson, by the way. Big shout out to Chris. Hey,
Who's Chris?
Chris was the kid who was our age, who we were friends with, and George slept with his mom.
That's so weird.
Allegedly.
That's crazy.
Allegedly.
She hit on you? Was she like, hey?
Allegedly.
Yo, George Snack is like, she was like, hey kids, do you want snacks? And George is like, you know what I want to snack on, Miss Johnson.
Oh
Stop.
my God.
That is a
You did not have game like
that.
that
Is a lie.
as a kid. You did not.
A kid, he was
like
15.
Mrs. Robinson.
You did
16.
not.
He smacked her ass. I'll never forget how long it jiggled for. It was amazing.
You're lying right
I'm
now.
dead serious. I'm dead serious.
See, I became reformed later in life.
Yeah, later in life, George cleaned up his act. He was, this is GK Supreme. This is him going back to the dark side. He was Mr. George Corey for a good 6 years. 6 years, like a year and a half coming up to LA. And then he was like celibate for 3 years. Whoa. Like he dated, first of all, George dated a girl who was a virgin. And when she offered to have sex with him, he denied it. He denied her sex because he was like, you wanted to be a virgin till marriage. I'm going to respect that. And even in your moment of weakness, I don't trust it. So she fucked another guy. So then... And George was just being respectful.
You have to add that part.
Hold on.
And
you know why? You know why? Because now she listens to the show and she knows who she is.
Yeah.
That's right. She listens to the show. What up, Ima? And then here's the thing about that is she now regrets her decision and wish she had stayed with George, but it's too late because you did this in this way.
You did what in this way?
She slept with some guy while they were in a relationship.
And then she did?
And then didn't even admit to it. And George said, listen, I understand.
Wait, she was a virgin and she
was
slept with another?
That's what she said. I gave her some Hennessy. She gave me some head.
Terrible.
That's not good.
Fucked her on the floor so I don't mess up my bed. Then a little half dead put her dick on his head.
Wait, what is this?
It's from a rap song. You guys, we have to acclimate you a little more.
What is this?
This is great music. So listen, here's the thing. So George, when I say he's the equal opportunist, George has dated girls who you would look at, like literally there were girls that George has dated that people would come up to me like, that's not really his girlfriend. He's only doing this for TV, or he's only doing this for this, or and George really gives girls an opportunity. Like he really looks within a girl inner beauty.
Inner beauty?
Because
that's the thing.
Looks fade, but the soul is eternal.
That's
right.
true.
And love is eternal. When you put it in the atmosphere, just
but how does your penis feel about that? Like, I just couldn't get it up for like some of these girls. Like, I'm really.
What's really strange? This is a strange part. Sometimes
the really good looking ones, he doesn't.
you can't. Yeah, I don't understand.
I get that because
He needs
sometimes
to
really good looking guys are dumb.
Really good looking. Remember Jay? Oh my God.
Who's Jay?
Who? Remember when we were rehearsing for our short film?
Yeah.
And okay, so the hottest guy I've ever met in my life.
You said his name.
It's okay. It's just the first name.
Yeah, he was very handsome.
He's so hot.
Yeah.
Black.
Not my type.
Black guy.
Handsome,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Real
listen.
black guy.
Listen.
What's
So hot.
that a
Star
thing?
Wars nerd. I met him walking down the street,
wait.
walking
Star
a dog,
Wars nerd?
wearing a Star Wars t-shirt. He's like 6'5", ripped, and he has a little dog named Princess Leia.
No,
and
okay,
I'm
so
like,
right
oh
there.
my God,
listen,
is this real?
This is okay. So
I'm like,
everything
this is
you
my
just said.
perfect guy.
Had he just had a Star Wars shirt, listen. He happens to be black, yes. And when he gets pulled over, he gets shocked how he's treated. Like, here's the thing about it. He's not. When I say black, I mean like
He wasn't really black.
you can't even say the word.
He
No,
was.
he was black in his, but he's not a nigga. Like,
No.
there's a different energy.
He had a
There's a
white
different
energy.
Yeah, he had a very
What a really sexy voice.
Caucasian energy.
Yeah.
There's
And a really dope
it's
body.
like Alex, homeboy Alex, who's a comedian. Alex is popping, is good look, but he has like a white energy.
Alex,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Phillips.
He's got a white energy. Like, that's just him. But if you go to Chocolate Sundae,
Well, he's half.
sure.
Yeah.
You can be half.
His mom is white.
Yeah. And he has that energy about him. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it's different. So I'm not saying one's better or worse. I'm just saying it's very different. And it's different. And I know it's different because when we discuss things and the things it's just different. Like, it's just like white porn and black porn is so different.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't watch that much porn, so I guess I don't
Well,
know.
white porn, the guy's actually kind of mean to the girl. He's like, yeah, you fucking whore. You're a stupid whore. Do you like this whore? Like, whoa, why are you being so mean?
don't
What's
watch-
black
Brian?
porn then?
Yeah, what's black porn
It's like black guys are like, you like that dick? You like this dick? You like it? Like, they're very
like it's a question. You like it? You like it?
you like it's just different. I feel like it's a different vibe. It's just a different vibe of how we get it in. It really is. It's a little different.
I just realized that I'm on the black porn end of the spectrum. But also,
I realized that when homegirl was explaining to me, I was like, yo, George fucks like a nigga. Like, I was like, George fucks like a nigga.
Wait, what?
I've known George a
Who
long
said
time.
this?
I mean, it's a girl he actually dated for a long time, but we were all having talk and we were discussing stuff, and I was like, George fucks like a nigga.
Wait, she said that?
No, she didn't say that. She couldn't say that, but I said that, and I was right.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Because she described their sexcapades, and I was like,
my
okay,
God.
okay, George.
I also feel
Get
like
it?
Tehran and I are mentally connected, so he would know either way.
Yeah, he
Wait,
would just know.
Okay, this is when it gets weird. This is when I get annoyed at George's comments. You know what I'm saying? This is when he comes up to me at the app. He's like, so we going back to your place?
Oh, look who it is.
So that's the thing. It's just an interesting concept. Hold on, let me open the door.
But what you don't want to watch is Middle Eastern porn because everything's forbidden.
Oh yeah. So what is it? Just
yeah, what
censor
is that?
Just
Just
it's
censor
more of like
bars?
tea and feeding fruit and
really?
hookah.
Really?
Yeah. No, not really.
Everything's
I don't
forbidden.
even know if it exists. I've never seen the only Middle Eastern close to Middle Eastern porn that exists out there is Kim Kardashian, who's not Middle Eastern. She's Armenian, so it's like the closest thing to Middle Eastern.
Yeah, but she didn't even get it in like that. Like, everyone made it a deal. It's not even.
You know, I've never watched it.
I mean, I watched it.
I've never watched it.
I
Watch
watched
what?
it.
And when
Kim
everyone
Kardashian,
says Kim
Oh,
K
yeah,
is
me
famous
neither.
for the sex tape, I say, well, I've never seen the sex tape,
But
so
you
how
knew
is
it
she famous
exists.
for that?
Yeah.
Because you knew it exists. It's not about watching something. If you just know something, like you might not even watch a movie from someone, but you know that they're famous. You know what I'm saying? You might not listen to a type of music. I don't listen to Garth Brooks, but I know that he's famous. You know?
You've
So-
never listened to Garth Brooks?
I mean, I'm sure I've listened to. Who did Achy Breaky Heart? Can we discuss who did Achy Breaky
Billy
Heart?
Ray
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Oh, well,
Cyrus.
then no, I've
Yeah.
never listened to Garth. I might have and not known that I've listened to Garth Brooks. I'm not specifically a country music.
I can't name a Garth
Fan.
Brooks song, but I definitely watched him on SNL, and he
But
was dope.
I'm saying, you know, he's famous though.
Yeah,
and you know
of
what he
course.
looks like.
I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm trans music, so I listen to all genres.
Okay.
I don't discriminate.
Yeah, I mean, I like good music. Good music is good music.
Yeah.
Good music
I'm
doesn't
trans
matter.
music.
See, I feel like, Erica, what do you listen to?
I like
Hipster music.
Yeah, well, no, I go through phases of stuff.
Like hipsters.
Lately, I like oldies.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
you know
old,
who
like
else likes
60s
oldies?
Hipsters.
Hipsters. Do you own
Stop calling me a
any
hipster.
records? Do you own a record?
No, I
Oh.
do not own a record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, even the way you
Didn't
said
I
no,
see
you
you
don't.
in Silver Lake the other day?
Stays in Silver Lake on a record.
Just because I'm wearing floral.
Like you've got the hipster feel, just like Erin has like the rock girl feel.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
true.
The rock
she likes
girl
rock
feel?
girl feel.
That's
Yeah,
a haircut.
she's
I
got
like
a-
that. That's
she's
your
got a rock girl
haircut,
feel.
though.
Like honestly, I feel like you would have been in Hole. You know what I'm saying? Or like
Hole?
yeah, I feel like you
Like
would have
the
been.
band?
Yeah.
Do you like Blink 182?
I did.
I feel like you
Sum
would date.
41?
You would date.
I did. Yeah.
Sum 41.
hell
They had
yeah.
a song. I feel like you would date Homeboy from Blink 182 though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who the guy you would
I might.
date.
Yeah,
See
I
what I'm
like
saying?
tattoos.
Like yeah, you're
like
into that feel.
I don't have any tattoos.
Me
Because
I'm
you
neither.
just
thinking about
I don't either.
getting one, but I believe that technology will soon have removable tattoos that you can
Really?
remove
So you're
whenever you
waiting,
want.
you're
And, like,
waiting to get
interchange.
one
So-
when you can have it not there anymore?
Yeah, because I'm very like
Fickle.
indecisive.
Oh.
And I have OCD, so if they get one little stroke wrong,
Maybe you should just not get one then.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's a
point.
good idea.
Just
That's
not-
why
but
he
I want to
doesn't
get
have
my
one.
mom's name tattooed. And as a matter of fact, I just got my right ear pierced.
Why don't you get-
after
why don't you
10
get-
years of having my left ear pierced?
Why don't you get Chris's mom's tattooed?
Ew.
Yo, I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, Miss Johnson.
I'm telling you. No,
Johnson.
Miss Johnson is the person. Thank you,
Right.
Martin,
The
for trying to
story.
correct him.
Get the fake story right.
But what I am doing
No,
is
Miss Jackson is the song, and so
Oh.
Martin was quoting a song, and he intermixed
Yeah,
like
What
the
made
about,
song,
what about
About-
Mrs. Robinson? I thought that's what.
Yeah, that
and
too.
that's why you're a hipster. Do you
Oh,
see
no.
what I'm saying?
but I'm getting a dog and I'm naming it Martin because it has Martin's
That's
color.
a
It looks like
weird
Martin.
looking dog.
It's
hilarious.
so cute.
No, it's
I
not.
like that dog.
Is it weird?
It's weird looking. Look at the nose. It's so
No,
big.
no.
That's a weird
That's
looking
a cute
dog.
puppy.
Really?
I'll babysit your puppy, and it's a good
Is
choice.
that the new? Is
Thank
that
you.
really
Thank
his
you
new
for
puppy?
supporting me.
It's a weird looking.
Yo, you know what,
I
George?
love that dog.
I'm never gonna fucking touch your puppy. Like I don't want to see. Like don't bring your bitch ass little puppy around me, bro. He's got like a little puppy. How you a big dude with a little ass puppy? Like come here, Fluffy. Like yo,
Oh, that
man
comment
up.
just got to me because someone else just said the same comment earlier today.
Man up, bro. Man up. But then
What?
again, you
Let
can't
him,
have a
he's
big.
allowed to do what he wants.
Sure.
He can
for
have
standing
whatever
up
dog
for
he
me.
And I'm
wants.
allowed to
Thank you
judge
for
him
standing
for
up
it.
for me.
See, that's the
Thank
thing.
Sure, you can judge him
Yeah,
for it,
he's
but
a
he
little-
can still get whatever dog
Sure,
he wants.
he's a
What
little
kind
bitch.
of dog?
That's
What
a
kind
cute
of dog,
dog.
is it?
Yo,
Terrell,
no.
you
Oh,
have
the
no
weird
soul.
dog with
Yo,
the big
I
nose.
have a soul.
You have no soul.
I have a soul.
Insulted my dog.
Here's the
Maybe
thing.
it's from over here. It looks
people
weird.
prefer,
I'm sorry.
especially white people, prefer dogs to people.
I didn't realize
they
it was
think
actually
dogs
the dog.
are more important than people. Like,
Yeah.
yo, it's like I have no soul. Like, if I kicked a kindergartner in the face, you wouldn't say nothing. But a dog, you'd be like,
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I would say something if you kicked a kindergartner in the face. And really, we're not making a comparison here. You're the one that brought up the comparison.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not choosing a dog over a human in this circumstance.
If you had
I'm just
to.
saying, let him get the fucking dog
check
he wants.
it out. I could get a dog.
No.
I get a dog, or I could get this really cool new vlogging camera. I kind of want.
Yeah, get the camera.
Yeah, camera. Maybe Eric and I get along way better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm a hipster.
Well, the
I
camera
ain't a
might
bad
be
one.
better. No.
You're more hipster than I am, I think.
But the
Look
dog
at
is
you.
not as cute as the original photo. Look, it's
Oh
bigger.
God.
Oh my
no,
God,
they're-
yes.
Oh, dog.
I think he's really upset that I insulted the
Look at
dog.
his eyes. Look at his
His
eyes.
nose did get really big.
I think he got
His
upset.
nose got even
but
bigger.
you're gonna
She's
love-
right.
You're going to love that nose.
I'm not wrong, right? He has a big nose.
Okay, you got like
You can still love it, but
what is it like a Jewish dog? I don't understand what is going on
But
exactly.
he has green eyes.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
oh my God.
Don't worry,
Erica,
Erica.
what is your type?
Erica, you can
Erica,
laugh at that. I'm half
what
Jewish.
is
You can
Erica's
laugh.
type?
I am too.
So you can laugh at.
Let's
I'm
let
half
her
Jewish,
explain.
There you go.
I want to know what your type is.
Yeah, I need y'all's two
I just
types.
like really, really smart guys.
That's it.
Well, that's the main thing.
That's a thing.
That's like, yeah, I'm like a sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual.
Yeah.
Okay.
And narcissists. Really somehow I attract
Tehran, there you
Yeah,
go.
I know. I'm perfect, right?
Me.
narcissists psychopaths and sociopaths and really smart
Okay,
ones.
so here's the thing.
You guys are getting married. Can I be in the wedding?
Here's the thing.
I'm not tall enough.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You are today. You are today.
That's why I'm so particular. That's why everyone always calls in. Is like, why are you so picky? Like, yo, that's why when you were like, I was explaining when people are like, why am I not just out there hooking up with all these girls? It's because I'm so particular. Like I have, it's not even like a list. It's like every time. And then someone's like, well, I match the list. And then I'll find something newer to add to the list to be like, this is why you can't be the person.
That's just fear of intimacy.
Yeah, fear of intimacy.
Because I'm a particular person.
No, you're justifying your fear of intimacy
No, I'm a
being like,
particular
I'm really
person.
picky. Yeah,
no,
but
I just want, look, I want what I want. Do you see what I'm saying? So if it's not what I want,
yeah, but you
then
don't
I
know. I bet you're ending it before you know if it's what you want or not.
I have a question. Do you have a lot of clothes?
No.
Do you have a lot of clothes, Erin?
Sure.
You know, like girls who have a lot of clothes, but they have nothing to wear?
Yeah.
It's because they go out there and they don't know what they want, so they end up buying everything.
It's because you buy what's on sale.
I know
It happens to
exactly
me all the time.
what it is that I want. So if I don't see what I want, I can't describe it. It's an intangible thing. So whether it's clothes or whatever it is, if it's exactly what I want, that's what I'll pick. If it's not, then I don't need it.
Teron, do you want me?
Oh my gosh. Listen.
Do you want me as a friend? Do you want me? I'm just curious. Do you want me as a friend? Because I think I have that. I think I have that hidden magic something that you're looking for as a friend.
I really think
I'm
he
just
does.
saying.
George.
He wants me.
All right.
Yeah, he wants me as a friend. It's okay.
You can be my friend.
Let
George.
it out. See, up. He said it. He let it out.
It's okay. Sheesh. George,
okay.
we're friends.
I think
okay,
you guys are stuck
we're
with
freaking
each other.
friends. We're friends. Get over
I was
it, bro.
just curious.
We're friends.
What's your type as a friend?
As a friend,
Do they have to be?
I really have very few friends.
Yeah.
And George is one of my friends.
Yep.
And you know
Yep.
what? I think
True.
tall is my friend type too. All my friends are tall. Like, I don't know. They're either
He had
my
a shorter
cousins or
friend,
my
but he
three
couldn't
friends.
edit, so he was no longer his friend.
Hilarious. Yo, we had a friend and he wasn't a friend. Like, he was trying to join our collective and he was like talking about his skills. And then I was like, oh, do you edit? He was like, no. And then I was just like,
We can't
I
be
literally just
friends.
got up and I was like, all right, well then this conversation is done. We have everything else that you do. It's like we already,
Wow.
well, you bring something to the table.
Yeah,
What value do you add?
That's
Do you see
true.
what I'm saying?
That's
Love.
true. Well, that's not always enough.
I think Erica and I really do get along. Like I just need what value.
My value is fun
Sure.
and support.
Cool.
And I'm loving. I'm a very
Do you
good
do
friend.
arts and crafts? Do you cook like me?
I cook. I don't do arts and crafts really.
Well, arts and crafts are important because you
What
need to
kind
be
of
able.
arts and crafts?
Like you need to be able to
listen. There are gay people that talk to George and they're like, "This nigga's gay." Like it's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Who does arts and crafts?
I do.
What
mac
kind
and
of arts
cheese
and
and
crafts?
grits?
Well, I
construction
noticed you
paper?
have some what visibly appears to be handmade bracelets. Do you know that they count as arts and crafts?
These
Those
I
aren't
didn't
handmade.
make them.
Someone did,
They're from Costa Rica.
and someone in
This is what
Costa
I
Rica
deal
made
with.
it.
This is
Yeah.
what I deal
And that's arts and crafts.
You're pretty accepting
That
of your
doesn't make
friends.
That-
You're
No,
not
There's someone that does it though. I do
I'm
support
But-
arts
judgmental.
and
I
crafts.
just
But
I
wouldn't you
ride for him.
appreciate-
I judge him all the time.
Wouldn't you appreciate a boyfriend who would hand make that for you instead of having to go to Costa Rica and
Or
buy it?
maybe a gay best friend that did the same. You would appreciate that. Like, thank you.
And I
Yes.
make origami frogs that are functional and they leap.
Really?
Yeah, I can make one for you right now.
Yes, he does.
Really? Okay, I want one.
No, please.
I want one.
No.
See if I have my
Yes.
business card. with
No.
me.
do it.
Please don't do this.
Oh, here's my business
Oh
card.
my gosh. This is why I can't deal. I cannot deal with George sometimes.
Oh boy.
He's making an
He's actually
origami frog.
doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, of course he's actually doing it because this is what he does.
You can't even hear this on the radio.
Card from a vegan restaurant. Chloe, check it out. It's a vegan frog.
This is amazing.
It's a vegan frog.
So here's the thing. We haven't discussed, we know that you're a sapiosexual. You like intelligent men. Mm-hmm. What do they look like?
That's the thing. It's like as I get older, I get a little less picky about,
Yeah. Because
Looks.
your options have listen, girl, I didn't invent the rule. You know what I'm saying? The shelf
No,
life.
no,
I
it's
didn't
because-
I don't have to get
I used to
good look.
have-
I don't have to be good. I can just get rich. Like it's
Yeah.
not I didn't invent this.
But
I'm
I
just
used to
living
have
by
a
it.
type with like looks.
Sure. What
and
was the type?
like
before.
I used to like kind of like tall, skinny guys who are sort of like
hipster,
emo. Yeah, kind of like emo looking.
Hipster. So basically, someone from a Jewel song.
I don't know.
I'd like to take a brief intermission to gift Erin with her origami frog.
Yay!
Saved by the frog.
Thank you.
And now the way you can make him jump, just put him on the table, flat surface.
Is this how he picks up
lightly
women?
push down on his booty.
It really kind of is.
Yeah.
And it just worked.
Oh, this is amazing.
It just worked.
Now let me ask you a question. Do you like guys who do arts and crafts?
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Yo.
And you know what? There's nothing gay about this.
He's done that at like a bungalow. He's
Wow.
just like made. Yo, one time we were at bungalow and George, who listen, I'm so against like PDA and I'm especially against kissing random, like I will like.
We know that now.
We know.
Right.
Just
exactly.
go to YouTube
so never kiss.
Search
never
find
kiss.
Sarah.
So George had
Sarah.
this whole search where he met this girl and they connected for real at bungalow, and he got her number, but he like his phone died like as he's pressing it, and then she had to go. Her friends were pulling her away. It was like a Romeo and Juliet moment. They were like pulling her away, and they left whisked, and she was like, "Call me," and he was like. And they were like so connected and they looked good together. It was amazing. And then he couldn't. And so he went on a YouTube binge.
It was Romeo and Juliet till I legally stalked her.
No.
Here's what happened. She said she's staying at Whitley. Now, Whitley in Hollywood is a very short street. It's like literally like a block.
We spent 3 days, 2 days, 3 days.
Oh my God.
And I was
driving up and down
screaming,
Sarah.
And I was screaming, Sarah!
Oh my God.
Sarah!
I got the whole thing on video. You should look it up.
Sarah, you forgot your origami frog.
Yeah. No, she didn't get the frog.
No, she didn't get that frog. You know what I'm saying?
And,
She missed out.
hey, don't just leave don't abandon. What are you going to do with
I
that
didn't.
child
I
one
just
day?
see if he could bounce.
Yeah.
I feel judged.
He does bounce.
So
What are you going to do when you have a child? Leave it out there?
see, look, I'm telling you,
I have a dog. I'm really good at taking care of things.
I
Okay?
infiltrate
I'm just
people's
making sure.
minds. I make him
And
think.
I had a dog until she said his nose was too big.
Don't listen to Erica. Erica doesn't know.
I'm really picky about dogs.
He does have a big nose.
You like
Right?
Ripken?
Yeah.
You like Ripken,
Yeah,
though, right?
Ripken's cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ripken's
her dog's
the best
cute.
dog.
her
Yeah.
car. She likes her
Little
dog.
fluff
Her dog
ball.
is Ripken.
Little
She's not a
fluff.
Baltimore Oriole fan, not a fan of Cal Ripken. Just like that name. So
It's a
who's
great
this
name.
guy that you are choosing? What's the guy?
Is there a new guy?
What's he look like? How's he look like? What's he act like?
I haven't heard about it.
Have I not told you?
No.
I don't know if I want to talk about this one.
I feel like we want to talk
There's
about
a
it.
new guy? Give me that frog back.
Okay, there's someone that I've been hanging out with, but it's a little bit complicated.
Okay, because he's married?
No, definitely not. I don't
Okay.
do
Yes,
that.
kids.
Is he a comic?
No, he's an actor.
Oh.
And okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, you guys,
Is
this
he a big actor?
Yeah, is he famous?
kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is it
here's
Chris
the thing.
Hemsworth?
Oh, I wish. Oh my God, he's my type. That's my type. Chris Hemsworth is
Really?
my type.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's so preppy.
6'4",
Not black.
buff,
He's 6'4".
hot as hell.
Really preppy.
Yeah.
That's my ideal type, but I settle. Let's be honest. You guys.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
settle.
if you were dating someone that's like, yo,
Thank you very much. She's like, I settle, and then she winked at me. I'm a settlement, people. I'm a settlement.
So
no,
who's
I'm not
this-
the court case. I'm the settlement.
yo, who's she
not
didn't
worth
win.
going to court
She
for.
didn't win.
That was a joke. I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
You guys all know.
Well, my
A
frog
TV
definitely
actor or a
doesn't love
film
you.
actor?
Both.
Okay.
But okay, so here's the deal. So I don't want a boyfriend. I don't. I really, really don't. Like, I want to focus on other things. And that's just been my whole year. Like, I am working on other shit right now. And once I start telling people
Well,
that.
keep working on it because I have a girlfriend. Stay in your state of limbo eternally.
No, you don't.
Stay lost.
You don't have a girlfriend.
So you guys, I've been saying I don't want a boyfriend. Like, that's not what I don't want that. And I keep verbalizing this, and what does the universe do? Throws
Gives
me
you a
10 million
boyfriend.
dicks.
Yeah.
10 million dicks. Like, I can't walk down the street now without getting hit on. And it's so weird because I like know in my heart that I don't want to get involved, but at the same time, it's like I'm like kind of casually hanging out with someone, and I don't feel good about it because I'm like, this is not gonna be a good idea.
What?
I
Well,
can't
are you
get
into
distracted.
him, or are you?
I'm too sensitive to get like emotionally involved with someone right now. Like I just need to stay
But do
focused.
you like him as like?
Yeah, he's cool. He's really, really cool.
Is he really into you?
He's into me, but like I just can't see it going anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
See, that's the thing. If you can't see
Yeah,
it
what's
going
the
anywhere,
point
that's a
then?
concept. But if
Yeah.
you could see it going somewhere, then you'd have to understand like you're in the situation. It's destiny, or it just happened, and it's so you have to play it out. But when you know you don't see it actually going anywhere, that's when you're like, because there's no purpose. Like now it does become a distraction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing is he's
Yeah.
nice. We have a lot of fun. He's great in so many ways, but I just don't like. I know long term this is not going to be the guy that I'm with.
But if he had that potential, then it'd be a different conversation.
It
then
would
you have
be
to let it
a
play
very
out.
different
That's what I'm saying.
conversation.
Like,
So what do I do, you guys? That's
End
my
it.
question.
I mean,
should end it.
continue to have
Yeah.
fun. Like you're
never
young.
mind.
You're
Well, that's the thing.
have
'Cause
fun.
I'm like, well, we do have fun together,
That's
but
what I'm
like,
saying.
is it a waste of my time to just like,
Yes.
you know, once a week, like hang
No,
out with this
it's
dude?
not.
What's that I smell? Single forever?
No, not at all. Listen, here's the
I'm
thing.
just trying to be single 2017.
At
you know?
this concept of where you are, this is how the person you are interacting with should be, especially when you're talking like that, right? They are a mini vacation. I had a hard day at work today.
That's a really good way to
gonna
look at it.
If they become
Yeah.
more stressed than your day, you
Yeah.
need to cut them.
Yeah.
And that's what happens with so many people in these interactions is they start being like, I don't even call them relationships, interactions, is that when they're interaction, they're like, this person's like, why didn't you blah, blah, blah. It's like, yo, I had a stressful day. I don't need you I have a lot going on. I have work and I don't know, family and God or whatever. Like you have priorities. It's like, you are a vacation. You are my stress reduction. You are my hobby.
I once
At that point,
described
that's
my
what you need to
friendship with
think of it.
Tehran as an
Right.
eternal honeymoon.
An eternal honeymoon.
I didn't talk to him for like 2 weeks after that. I just refused. I can't. Yo,
That is really funny.
one time George had to stay at my place for a week. He had to stay at my place for a week. So the way my apartment is because I have a cousin and I stay with her, and she doesn't stay there, and so George was able to come and stay there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a bunch of random stuff. It's like girl stuff, guys. It's like
The party's not telling.
so George is sleeping he's sleeping and he thinks it's going to be a sleepover.
I brought us snacks. I brought a little DVD player and a laptop. You know,
He thought it was going to be like,
I was like, let's watch a movie together. He's like, no, what's the point of watching a movie with someone when you're trying to focus on the movie?
yeah.
And then 3 days in,
Oh my God.
look, the only
You know what? I don't even remember
thing,
saying that, but I've said that so many times that I'm like, yo, that's so
the only
real.
nice thing he did
my
to me,
God.
the only nice thing he did, he got me a free surgery from a surgeon for my back. I was getting back surgery on his couch. And which I thought was a nice thing. But as I was getting cut open and I reached to hold his hand, he's like, don't get any effing blood on my couch, and walks out.
Wait, you got
Wait,
surgery in his
on
house?
his couch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from like a very acclaimed surgeon.
Wait, what?
What? Why
He's
didn't you go to
Persian.
the
He got the
hospital?
Persian Connect. He's that Persian.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Why
in
would
a
you
house?
go to- in a house?
Is it sanitary? That's weird.
Yeah, that's scary.
It was fine.
And I
He's
swear
fine.
he was trying to get the surgeon's license revoked because he just like blurted out her name on air once.
That's
Yo,
scary.
Here's the thing about that. So he thought it was gonna be a sleepover. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
I like my space. I like being alone.
Yeah, I'm
You know
like
what I'm
that
saying?
too.
Yeah. Listen, we're having a lot. At the beginning
We're
of the show, I was
similar.
like, "Hey, Aaron," and now it's like,
Are
"Yo, what
getting
up,
married
Erica?"
tomorrow.
I don't need her in my life whatsoever. She's not like when I think about it, she's not even that good a friend, really. Like I'm like,
I'm a really good friend.
but that's not what I need.
How long
You
have
know
you
what I'm
known
saying?
each
Do you know
other?
how to edit? Like,
Oh, I
Yes,
don't know how to
I
edit.
do know how to edit Adobe Premiere, bitch, and
Yeah.
Final Cut.
Erica
Oh, she
knows how to
edits,
edit.
bro.
Erica knows
Both
how to edit, and
programs,
she doesn't
high
get
five.
emotional about it. Erica can edit and doesn't get emotional.
I'm just not crazy about dogs, and I like to spend a lot of time alone.
Thank you.
That's what, yeah.
That's all. Like, and having great conversation is just like a thing. Like, yo, why can we not talk? Like seriously, it comes down to, and I feel like dating, especially in LA, is like parking at the gym. All the good parking space, it's like all the good ones are taken, and the only ones left are handicapped.
And it's
But why-
expensive.
Oh my
Why
And
is it at the
It's
gym?
expensive.
Because at the gym, all the handicap spaces are always
What gym do you go
Oh.
to?
Equinox.
Which one?
The one in Hollywood.
I'm going to join that gym.
And the one in West Hollywood.
Why don't you join the LA Fitness for $29.99 a month?
No, I can't. I don't like it there.
It's 10 times cheaper.
Plus, too many people I've dated go there. I don't want to.
Yo, how many people have you dated? Like, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I can't.
I gotta go.
I have no numbers.
What?
I have no numbers. What? I have no numbers. I just don't understand. Here's the thing. You took your frog back like shit.
When you've been in LA for like 10 years, you've dated a bunch of people. Doesn't mean I've been in relationships with them. Now do you understand why I just don't date? Doesn't mean that I've had sex with all of them.
Sure. I mean, but you've dated
I definitely have 2 ex-boyfriends that go there.
That's what I'm saying. And I just don't. Like, and now you know why I don't date. I go everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Go everywhere.
Like, I go everywhere. No one, you can't walk in somewhere and be like, oh, I know Tehran's hooked up with AB. No, it's just, I don't even want that. I just don't want that.
I'm fine with running into people I've dated, people I've casually hooked up with, but exes, like actual full-blown exes, which I probably only have like 3 in the city. I kind of don't like that.
I'd be extremely happy to run into my ex. I'd be so happy to run into all my exes.
Really? Every relationship. Great people. Then how do you guys break up though? I mean, because the breakup really defines how you feel about them afterwards. And all 3 of my major relationships have all ended from an event that was very, very negative.
See, I've never had an event. It was a realization, a conversation.
See,
2 of them are married to these great guys that I actually like. I wish I was invited to their weddings. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it'd be awkward. Like we just, and I was like, it'd be awkward. Like they're like, who is like? But I would be so excited. I was so happy. They were such great guys. These 2 guys, and their lives are great. I'm telling you. Wow, so that's why I don't have this. Like I don't want to have what you're having right now when it comes to this situation, because it sucks. Like, why break up on an event? Like, it doesn't need to just be. If everyone's honest in a relationship, like up front, none of that happens. Be upfront. Like,
well, be upfront. I don't really know, because I think we're talking about 2 very different things.
Like, and what were the events?
What were the events in all 3 circumstances? Yeah. Okay, well, one of them was kind of like a weird, like cheating thing that occurred.
It wasn't honest. Number 2.
Sure. Number 2, a really, really toxic like relationship.
Was obviously not honest from the beginning that, hey, I'm a toxic person.
No, but they don't realize they're toxic.
Yo, listen. But if your friends or your support system are around you, and you weren't attracted to that, and he was just like, yo, I'm a toxic piece of shit. He knows he's toxic. You're not the first girl he's toxified.
Yeah, that is very possible. Other girls. But if you don't have the ability, if you've never been through that before, and you don't have the ability and the tool set to identify that, and you don't know what it is, and you think, whoa, we'll work things out, like it'll be okay. But then you're in it for a while and it gets real bad.
I don't even play that game. Like I'm
well, like, that's the goal, is to not play that game. But
your phone screen's cracked.
Surprise you.
Yeah. Your phone screen's cracked for longer than a week. You have chlamydia. I gotta go. Like, I just feel that's how I feel.
Fear of intimacy.
Yo, I'm just saying. And then what's the third one?
Well, the third one was really bad.
What was it?
This guy ghosted on me mid-pregnancy scare. It was really bad. Yeah. Real bad.
This is what I'm saying. Choose them better. Listen, you want to start from now on?
That was when I realized, like, oh, this person's a piece of shit.
From now on, anyone you talk to, I need to meet them first. I am the best vet of dating in the world.
Really?
I'm the best date vet. Georgia, I will call things. Georgia be like, he gets so mad because I'll call things first day in, and I'll be right. We were at a spot one time. There was these 2 girls who swore they were best friends. Do you remember this?
Are you talking about them, or are you talking about what happened with the other 2 friends?
Anytime.
That you also called, or the other side? Every time 2 friends were close and they're like, we're going to be best friends forever. Tehran's like, you're not going to be talking to each other in a week.
Like, a week later, they think I'm prophesizing.
They'll show up and they'll be like, "Oh my God, Tehran, I'm sorry for cursing you and your mother out. Actually, because they get mad at me anymore."
Or like George gets mad at me when I say a girl is going to act a certain way or do a certain thing, and he'll think like and then he'll realize afterwards, like, no, I was right, and I just called it early. Like, yo, like I explained to someone recently, I'm not wrong. You just don't realize I'm right yet. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's why. So it makes my life easier.
Are you psychic or just really intuitive?
I pay a lot of attention. George is very intuitive. I just pay a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got to go. We had like our show. Here's the thing. Where can everyone find you?
Twitter, Erin A. Darling. Facebook, Erin Darling fan page. And Instagram, Darling with 4 H's.
Yeah, we didn't talk about nothing we decided to talk about today. Where can they find you?
EricaRhodesComedy.com, and then at Erica Rhodes on Twitter and Erica Rhodes 22 on Instagram.
And at a show coming up at the Laugh Factory on my show, actually.
Oh yeah, when am I doing that?
That show date that I sent you,
was
which
it the
I don't.
10th or
who
something?
knows? So listen. So we'll make sure it's something. I don't remember. I sent out stuff.
Thanks.
Whatever. And definitely, here's the thing. I'm Tehran Von Gossary. Alongside.
And you can find her in Silver Lake. Mr. GK. All right, check me out. Check the show out, okay? Facebook.com/Imperfect G Show. YouTube.com/Imperfect Gentleman. That's with an E. Tweet us at Imperfect G Show or email us topics at Imperfect
Oh my God, let's wrap this up, bro.
gmail.com. And you can find me on Insta, Mr. George Corey Tehran. Spell my last name.
KHOURI, and I am at I am Tehran all across the board because I am Tehran. If you don't know, ask your girlfriend. She probably does. And we are Imperfect Gentlemen. Remember, nobody's perfect. But us.